Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host, the most proponent live to you and yours. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe. And Arsenal just won 2-1 against Girona, It was a very boogie game, I'm not even going to lie. The lineup had a lot of changes, which was well expected since we qualified already. Raya was out with a knock, and there were a lot of changes. Partey was in the right back, not the side I like to see. But Arteta's system playing him there. There were a lot of changes. Fury started. Jorginho was there. And as the game started, we played very well. We were on the front foot. We were applying pressure. And we looked like we were the team that was likely to score. The only issue was in the final third. We didn't have any clear-cut chances. And in a space of a short time, boom, 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 and then they get the goal, One long ball, Partey's caught sleeping. I feel like you could have done better on that one. It's not even on Partey's side, but Neto's caught in no man's land. What the hell is doing up top, And this guy gets a free kick, and then it's in, boom, 1-0, We go on. Before that, I'm sure Fury had one goal in the 11th minute, but it was ruled offside with the stride. He just offside with the stride. Fury's finishing is better than Kai Havertz's finishing. I'm being honest, Fury's finishing is way much better than Kai Havertz's finishing. I'm not even going to joke, But there was a ruled offside, but it's okay, we moved on. And then in the 27th minute, Danjuma, the reject from the Tottenham scums, the scumbags, Tottenham down in the below, fighting relegation. Yeah, you man with Ange Postecoglou. He gets a score, and then they lead 1-0. And I feel like the goal just let it walk us up, Ever since they scored, we picked up the pace. We were more focused. We had more attacking agility, and we were onto the ball. You could see the team had to fight back. They were looking for an equalizer, and it didn't take us long. Boom, boom, boom. We are in. We get a penalty. Partey was hit right in the box, and then who's gonna pick it? Who's gonna take the penalty? I was crying. I don't want to see Martin Odegaard taking the penalty because he missed the previous one. I know he's our captain and everything, but I didn't want him to take. In any day, I'm taking Jorginho to take the penalty. I am really taking Jorginho to take the penalty, and he stepped in cool, calm, and composed, and he placed one on the ground to the right side, and the keeper couldn't get it, and boom, we equalized. From there on, you could see the pressure was on. We were on their neck. We kept coming in, loads of pass, loads of flow, loads of pressure coming in with the ball. We kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing, and the star boy elite, 17-year-old Ethan Nwaneri, he cuts in on his left foot, and then bang, 2-1, and we're cruising. We are back on top of the lead. And you could see that was more like a Saka's thing, If you ask me now, am I missing Bukayo Saka? I'll gladly tell you no. Why? Because Ethan Nwaneri got us, He's a star boy elite, star boy in the making. A star in the making. He's only 17, and more is yet to come from him. It's sad to see that he is carrying the team at only 17, but this is what it is. When we have people like Mikel Merino, who are just basically passengers in the game. And you could see why he deserved to be the player of the game. He played very well. He was immense. He was attacking, and every time he hit the ball, he was going on the defenders from. He is not scared to run to go. He's not scared to go V1 with the defenders. So rightfully he deserved the man of the match, if you ask me. He has more balls, He is more composed. He has more confidence on the ball, The same thing you see what Miles Lewis Kelly is doing. It's the same thing he's doing. And you can see where they landed from Bukayo, the star boy. This is where they learned this thing. And it's surely rubbing off well on them, Besides that, we had the game second half. I felt like it was a game of control. And then the second half, we didn't do much, We just let them come on us. And they had another goal, but then it was ruled offside, And then Declan Rice came in, and then it was another pressure. The moment Declan Rice came in, you could see he was just in to control the game. And there were a lot of changes. Martinelli coming in, just to rest the players for the games coming up, Anyway, I'm happy with the lads. I hope David Raya is fine, I really hope David Raya is fine with the knock he had. And I'm happy Arteta switched the play. He changed a lot of players. Considering we got a big game up top next. We got a big game on the weekend, which I'm going to dwell into as well. So I'm happy this the win we get. So moving on from there, you saw what happened. We changed a lot of players, and then the game progressed, and then we got the 3 points, people. Not much there to say, but the 3 points came in and we did our job, and I'm happy with the lads. I only felt like Neto had a few sketchy moments in the beginning, but he came back to form, Our defense was okay. Kivio, without this one time, he got spun, but it was not okay. Jorginho played well. The top was fine and very well. Trossard had one, he licked off the post, But in all honesty, I'm happy with the game. Now we move on to weekend. We get to play Manchester City, It's another peak one. Manchester City won against Club Brugge 3-1, which means they get to qualify by slim chance, They're like the last teams to qualify. And this one, you remember the last time what happens, right? This whole humble, stay humble. Erling Haaland told Arteta to stay humble. And tensions always fly high against this game, Tensions always fly high. And you see, we rested a lot of players. In Man City, they went all out, So if we are to keep any hope in the game of chasing Liverpool, if we want to still remain relevant in this title league, we need to go out and beat Man City. There's no talk, there's no discussions. They've been poor the whole season. This is our time to put the shock to sleep. We gotta take off the shower, we gotta take it out. And I'm not even gonna play. I know they have found a little bit of rhythm, they've been winning a few games, but we're the team at home, So it only calls upon us to step up and handle business in the Premier League and Emirates. Last season we won off a deflector. I'm sure it was a deflect for Martinelli. This season we need to beat them nice and clean and swiftly, There's no discussion. Erling Haaland, we're waiting for you, And I'm sure Saliba got rested just for that, He's going to be pocketing this guy as usual when he gets off and home. He drops off his car keys. Erling Haaland is going to be there. But anyway, it's going to be an intense one, And I'm backing the boys to go out. And Arteta has to start a strong team. He has to start the strongest in the midfield, particularly. I don't want to see Partey in the right back. Obviously, he's not going to play in the right back, considering that Timber was rested, obviously, for this game, So this is another must-win 3 points in the bag we need on Saturday. It's going to be a big one, And you tune in, I'm going to have a match reaction, I'm going to have a match reaction. And Havertz was rested as well, Not much to look forward, but he was rested. Hopefully he gets a goal. He always scores when we're at home, so hopefully he gets a goal. Anyway, people, today is 30 January, I'm sure, 30 January. And there's still no news about the striker. Arsenal have tried to sign, they've offered a bid for Oli Watkins, 60 million bid. It was rejected at the same time, because they're not going to take it. Duran just signed for Al Nassr 77 million. Looks like he's going to be moving out, which leaves them with Oli Watkins on as the striker. So which means the move is not going to happen, Poor timing. How are you bidding 60 million now with only 2 days left in the transfer window? The planning is poor. I basically feel like it's a desperate move just for them to tell us that we tried, people. You saw we bid on this guy, it didn't go well. PR stunts, another PR stunt. They're like this African presidents, fam. They always have prayer stunts to show us. They always gonna do this. I don't think they really thought they was gonna put 60 million and they were going to just agree to that. It's not happening, especially with Duran moving he's moving to this side from, he's going to be in Saudi just close by. So I don't think it's going to happen, Oli Watkins will surely stay. That is the bottom line of it. If they have 60 million, why they are not putting a release clause on Victor Gyökeres? Why they are not putting a release clause on Osman? That is the thing, and that is the questions we have. Okay, you have 60 million. What is your plan B if you cannot get Oli Watkins? There has to be a plan B, right? Anyway, people, make sure you smash a like. and subscribe to your boy. You know I'm out. I'm gonna be dropping more content on the transfer news and the match reaction with the Man City game. We out, baby.